The way I'm feeling right now, I'm so tired of these apps, man. But in the same breath, while I'm tired of them, I'm still grateful for the opportunity to make this money. I really am, because I got bills to pay. I got kids to take care of, birthdays coming up, celebrations, school starting soon. So we got things to pay for. But boy, these gig apps do be getting on my damn nerves. I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, they are lowering the base pay across the board on every single app. It don't matter if you're talking about Spark to DoorDash to Instacart to Grubhub. Now, I did an Instacart order yesterday. The base pay on Instacart orders used to be $7. They done dropped that thing all the way down to $4 on them Instacart orders. So now those 1 to 2 to 3 item orders only going a mile or two when they used to pay $9 to $11. Man, they must be paying like $6 now, y'all. It is crazy out here. But if you're patient, if you know what you're doing, you can still find some gems out there. You can still make your money, even on the Instacart app with that low base pay. But they not the only one. DoorDash is doing it too. You do a stacked delivery, you are getting $2 in base pay, delivering to 2 separate customers. It's been like this for a minute too. Grubhub ain't no better. Tell me why. I just did a Grubhub delivery the other day. Base pay $2 on the Grubhub order, y'all. So if across the board all gig apps are lowering that base pay, charging customers more, and using every single trick in the book to keep money in their pocket, more than ever right now, we should be being selective with the kind of orders we take. Now, my acceptance rate on DoorDash is a 22%, which is pretty high for me because I usually be down in the single digits. But here's the thing though. Since this new update, right, with the Pro Shopper, I found that I might actually have a good chance at getting that Pro Shopper status. And the thing is, you have to not only, of course, do the shopping orders every single day, you have to make sure that you keep your statistics and your ratings, I should say, in the appropriate level. You need to have 6 out of 6 for the Pro Shopper ratings. And we can go over those real quick, but the main thing is you have to use the programs they have available to make the most of your time out there. And the Pro Shopper program on DoorDash is something that I see benefit with, even more so than having gold, silver, or platinum on DoorDash. And speaking of gold, silver, and platinum, you also have your cart shopper on Instacart. You got your gold cart, platinum, and diamond, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But the programs matter over there even more because the more orders you get done on Instacart, the more points you are able to acquire and puts you in a higher tier. So to all my shoppers out there, Spark shoppers, Instacart shoppers, DoorDash shoppers, even my Uber Eats shop and deliver guys, how are you managing getting around these lower base pays on the... Hold on. Had to go check on the kids real quick. You know, you hear a loud scream and you just got to stop everything you're doing and go see what's going on. Make sure everybody's limbs is still attached. Make sure all the appliances are still working properly, and you know, kids gonna be kids. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if base pay is going down across the board, no matter what app you own, you gotta find where you are making the most of your money at. And for me, it's gonna be the shopping orders. It was always the shopping orders, but with me recently being deactivated on the Walmart Spark platform, I've been trying to facilitate shopping orders on other apps and see if I've been missing out by only dealing with Walmart Spark. See if there's opportunities on other apps for me to take advantage of, different programs for me to take advantage of. And you know what? It's honestly not been that bad getting familiar with these Snooks and these Walgreens and these Targets and these Deerbergs and these Aldis versus only shopping at Walmart. It's expanding where I'm able to earn money at, and it's also expanding the different times I'm able to earn money. So to all my drivers out there, consider doing a little bit of shopping. You know, you might get you some nice easy shopping orders, 1-2 items. But don't get me wrong, if you want to get access to the bigger paying offers, you definitely gonna have to take a leap sometimes and do some of those orders that you probably might be scared to do. And I'll be the first to say it. items with high shopping orders with high item count, they do kind of scare me a little bit. But after tackling a few of them, knocking them out, getting them out the way, it can become easier, and it does become exponentially easier the more you get done. So to all my drivers out there, all my gig workers out there getting that money, making that bag, don't give up. It will get better. School is starting very, very soon. It will get better. And don't be afraid to take advantage of the different opportunities and programs that may be available to you so you can make that money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, what is going on, man? This man literally got what that looked like a Pizza Hut delivery. Yup, that's a Pizza Hut delivery. That pizza box has been through the ringer. You literally got pizza hanging outside of the box. Pizza exposed to the elements. Ain't no way. I cannot believe that this driver actually tried to complete this delivery. Let's go ahead and watch this video real quick because this is crazy right here.
I'm calling Pizza Hut too, man. I don't know what you did to that pizza, man. You bugging. The food wet. You want somebody to pay for that? Nah, bro. Go ahead. I'm calling Pizza Hut too, man. I don't know what you did to that pizza, man. You bugging. Let me call them now, man. Why would you bring that? Why would you do that?
I can't believe. You know what? I feel sorry for this driver. I really do. Because it ain't no telling what happened. Maybe he picked up the order and it wasn't raining when he picked up the order. Maybe it started raining while he was on delivery. Either way it go, this is absolutely insane. And if this would have happened to me, I would have just went on, contacted support, let them know that the order has been damaged due to it raining and I'm on a bike. And I apologize, but I cannot complete this delivery. Y'all see this, bro? Look at this pizza. This is crazy. This customer is correctly justified in being upset that this driver tried to complete this delivery. No, sir. You got to go ahead, pull the bike over, at your earliest convenience. Get on the phone, get on the horn with DoorDash customer Dasher support, and you got to get this rectified because this is crazy, unacceptable, fucking absolutely disgusting. And this man actually tried to give this to the customer. This is crazy. 1 star for sure for this Dasher right here. Let me know what you would have did if a DoorDash driver pulled up to your door holding your pizza like this.
3011.
Bye-bye.
Happy 50th.
We love you.
Love you too.
I want it.
Time to head out.
Bye. Love you. Unless you want a granola bar.
Okay, a vanilla bar. I want chips. That's not what it feels like.
Baby, what we doing?
Crispy. I love it.
Work.
Yes, sir.
So we just snatched us a little $7 order on DoorDash. It's not nothing to write home about. We ain't breaking no records. But we will go ahead and get started with this order on this shift. We did okay on our last shift. I'm going to go ahead and put some totals up right here. But the thing is, we ended up working quite a few hours to make that. We kept the mileage low, but the hours, it was a little bit too high for my liking. So we're going to switch gears today. We're going to be working for about 4 or 5 hours, give or take, and we're going to see how much we can make. And all of it is going towards the rent because the goal is to get the rent paid up throughout the end of the year, which would mean, since I'm already covered for August and September, which would mean October, November, and December. And we get all of those paid up before the month of September is over with, we'd be good to go. All right, so we picked up our Starbucks order. We're getting ready to drop it off. As I'm leaving, I just got this order on Instacart, 2826, 15 miles, 2 shops, 2 delivers, 23 items, Sam's Club and Deerbergs. So I'm seeing more Sam's Club orders on Instacart. I know some folks was asking me, hey, do you got Instacart? Do you see orders? Here's one right here. Not one that I'm going to be taking, but, we're going to keep on refreshing it and see what we get. For now, we're going to drop off this Starbucks. It's complete. We got $7.25. Haven't had anything else come through just yet. We're going to move a little bit closer to Chick-fil-A. Alright, so it was a little slow there for that last hour. We just picked up a Grubhub order paying $11, and now we getting this one right here from Marco's Pizza. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that too. We gonna do this Grubhub order first, and then we finna head over to Marco's Pizza and grab that one. Grubhub order already in the car, so we good to go there. We only at $7.25 so far for this little shift, but it's starting to pick up now. Grubhub giving us orders, DoorDash giving us orders, and we gonna do our best to stay busy for the next 2.5 to 3 hours, and hopefully these apps start to pick up. It is Friday. I know people didn't got paid today, so I am expecting to make a couple of dollars. But you know what? Whatever we make, I'm gonna be happy with, and it's gonna be going towards that October rent, so we can get that fully paid off. Not sure if I said it already, but we did make like $43 last night on DoorDash. So if we can make another 57, that'll be our first $100 towards getting that rent fully paid off. And we got a 2.4 mile drive on this Grubhub order. When the offer came in, it said like 9 miles for $11, but I knew that was wrong because the Grubhub map has not been 100% accurate as of late. So make sure you knowing your streets and your cross intersections, and you can make a determination for yourself if the mileage is actually correct, because 9 times out of 10 when it comes to Grubhub, it's probably gonna be wrong. So we just got that DoorDash order dropped off. Check it out. That customer tipped us $9 on that order. That's what I call a great customer right there. But look, have a look at these DoorDash orders they sent me, which I did decline. We got, wait, that's not a DoorDash order. There we go. We got $5.50 for 2.6 miles at Wingstop. I declined that one because Wingstop is notoriously slow, and I didn't want to deal with them. Then they also sent me $15 for 9.3 miles, one item at Home Depot. It was just a can of paint, so it wasn't the worst order in the world, but the mileage kind of threw me off. And then we also got $10.75 for 11 miles at Emo's Pizza. Most definitely had to decline that one. Let me know if you think I made the right decision declining these orders, or if I should have took some of them. I know a lot of you guys want me to go for platinum. And I'm just quite not there yet. You know, I'm quite not there yet. Maybe one day. All right, so DoorDash just sent me $7.50 for 7.1 miles at Panera Bread. Not a bad order, I guess, if you multi-apping. You know, some people like 1-to-1 miles to money ratio. I declined that one, and then they just sent me $5.50 for 2.8 miles at Chipotle, and we also declined that one as well. So we're gonna wait until we get us another little order, maybe go on a little less mileage if they ain't got no shopping orders out here right now. I'm sitting here at Snooks, got Target right behind me, we got a Home Goods right there. What's that, a CVS inside of the Snooks, and we also got Deerbergs across the street. So I'm like maybe between 1 and 3 orders away from getting that pro shopper status. So that's what I'm trying to attain that. And the main thing is I'm not focusing on my acceptance rate, because I can keep declining orders and just work the busy times and still make the same amount of money. But if I get that pro shopper, it may give me that little increase. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and keep declining orders until we get the one that meets our parameters. We just knocked out a little Sam's Club order on Instacart. It came in at $7 for 2 miles, y'all. Instacart is so trash. The customer left a $4 tip, and Instacart base pay is $3 and some change. Luckily, I got my Instacart card now. It came in the mail very quickly. So, you know, I gotta get my ratings back up, because I had to cancel 2 Sam's Club orders last week because I thought you could use tap pay inside there, and it turns out you can't. So, although this order typically I wouldn't take it, 7 and some change for 2 miles, even though it was only 3 items, I'm trying to knock as many of these as I can out, because I need to get my ratings back up on Instacart so that I can have access to better batches, because I know it's some Sam's Club bangers in my market. I see the other Instacart shoppers, so we need to get that together. Let's go ahead and drop this one off, and we're gonna unpause DoorDash and see what we check it out, guys. We just got a banging shopping order. We just got $30 for 13 miles, y'all, and it's an alcohol order at Deerbergs. $30, 13.6 miles. I thought about it for a second. I'm like, that is a lot of miles, but normally when they show me that amount of mileage, they don't even be half the time a 15, let alone $20 order. So for them to show me 30, it's only 6 items, and I've been wanting to do shopping orders anyways. with all the downtime I didn't have today, this order is low-key a little blessing. We finna knock this out. It's all highway. So we finna have it done in 30 minutes or less. And the cherry on top is that my dash was getting ready to end in literally 5 minutes. So the odds of me getting an order that meet my parameters in the next 5 minutes is slim to none, because I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes. I was getting ready to start editing the video because I hadn't gotten the order. I was almost resolved to the fact that I wasn't finna get an order and I might just have to wait to see if I can hit dash now again. So that's all the more reason. I'm getting an order that's 2-to-1 miles money ratio. My dash was just about to end, and I got an order that's a shopping order, all alcohol. It's just one alcohol aisle in Dearborn. So it's gonna be all easy to find. I'm confident I'm gonna be able to find all 6 items and increase my chances of getting that pro shopper status even sooner. Dearborn is right across the street, so I'll see you when we get done shopping these items. We are now pulling up to Sonic drive-thru. We just got us a Grubhub order, and it's paying $12 and some change. And this is another example of the mileage being wrong on Grubhub. Although we did have a 2-mile drive over here, the mileage said 9 miles. It is not no 9 miles, because this order is dropping off right over there by Papa John's, which 100% I know this is only like a 3-mile drive. So $12 for 3 miles, and we pulling through the drive-thru right now, and it don't seem like they busy, because it ain't nobody here. Let me see if they got Patrick's order ready. Let's see. How you doing? I'm picking up an order for Patrick. Thank you. We're good to go. Add another $12 to the tally with that $30 shopping order we just got done in 30 minutes. That's gonna be a $42 hour. And it's been a minute since we got one of those, so we really do need it. Next up, we got $7.25 for 3.4 miles at Emo's Pizza. We are picking up for Gregory. Gregory has a half house salad and a baked lasagna. So Gregory know what he's doing. He knows how to order. And I'm getting pretty hungry myself. We dropped off that Sonic order. We got the Dearborn shopping order done. That's $42 for an hour. We got a Instacart order coming in right now. $10, 3 items, but it's at the wrong Snooks. Let's see where the drop-off is. The drop-off is actually not that bad. If I was close to that Snooks, I would do it. It is another Snooks over here. I know situationally you can shop at a different store for the items and then just go to the delivery location, as I'm seeing lightning off in the distance. But the drop-off is too far away. So I'm going to just go ahead, continue with this DoorDash order. This will put me at like $50, 2 hours of work. I'm a happy camper. All right, guys, so we had a slight mishap with that last Emo's order. It turns out that they have to do that double baked lasagna 2 times, hence the double baked. So it's double baked, meaning that it takes like an extra 10 minutes for that to be done. So I unassigned it. You know, I had to say, listen, my time is more valuable. I'd already waited a couple. I ain't waiting 10 more minutes. And that order was paying $7. It was good, but sometimes you gotta let it go. And we ended up getting a $9 shopping order, and it was at Dollar General, and we found every single item. So on that alcohol order, that Dearborn's order, we was not able to find one whiskey bourbon, and that brought my total items down found. And I was bringing it up, so I kind of was not happy about that. But we ended up getting that Dollar General order, so I was able to kind of bounce back and get my ratings up a little bit. But I still need 2 more shopping orders in order for me to have a full 40 done for my next interval and some other ones to fall off. So this PetSmart order right here that I just got is definitely coming in clutch, because I got the $9 Dollar General. Now I got a $9 PetSmart, 2 items, 4 miles. So we finna rock out with that. They definitely sent me quite a few orders on my way from doing that last Dollar General run. But I saw it was getting kind of busy. Dinner time is approaching, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on these little lowball orders and wait for either a 3-to-1 miles to money food delivery or a low item count, low mileage shopping order. And that's exactly what we got. Got there, McAllister's Deli order dropped off. They had me in there waiting for 15 minutes, y'all. And then had the nerve to have the cheese sauce laying sideways. These people done lost their ever-loving mind. But it's all good, though. DoorDash sent me $19 for 25 miles. Double order. Shopping order at Dick's Sporting Goods. And that one was the one that was going 23, 24 miles away. And then a pasta house order. So I accepted it, $19, 25 miles. And I unassigned the Dick's Sporting Goods order. Now we heading to pick up the pasta house, which is just going like 2-3 miles away. And it looks like I'm still get $13.50 of the original $19. So it's a good thing that I know how to spot when they trying to get that free delivery out the door. Because basically I would have drove, that's like driving 25 miles for $6 and going inside Dick's Sporting Goods and shopping for the item. So that's definitely a no-go. We finna be pulling up the pasta house right now. So this is perfect. Look, we had less than half a mile away. Pulling up to our DoorDash drop-off right now. It's gonna be this one. Ooh, look at this house. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. But back on the subject. Listen, so we got this one right here. We pulling up to the drop-off. Extra $9 added to the tally. And Grubhub just blessed me with an order. They just sent me $10 and how much? $10.47 for 4.3 miles right there at McAllister's Deli. So you know I'm happy about that. And we just passed up McAllister's, so we definitely will be circling back and grabbing that just like that. And DoorDash wanted me to keep the receipt on this one and drop it off to the customer. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. All right, complete delivery, take a photo. Let's go. Let's get the picture. Boom, perfect. Oh, almost forgot to leave that. The pasta house, picking up for Robert. Let's see if they got it ready. There we go. Yeah, you betcha. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Orders already. All right, we're looking for Robert. How you doing? I got Robert. DoorDash for Robert. 2 bags and a pizza. Thank you, ma'am. There you go. Have a great day. Let's go. Pizza's ready. Pasta's ready. Let's get it. Here we are at the end of the week. From all those deliveries, we have basically made $165 and we have an active time of 6 hours, 21 minutes. And I'm gonna just go ahead and rip the band-aid off and let you know, spoiler alert, that dash time is like 17, almost 18 hours. But it's all good though, because y'all know we multi-app. We use other apps while we have the DoorDash app on. And this is the first week of me being back using DoorDash seriously, with me not having access to the Walmart Spark platform. So while these are some low numbers, we will get them up eventually as the weeks go on. But this is all going to be going towards the rent payment for October. And we only need to come up with another $400 and we good to go right there. So look, if you enjoyed this video of me doing some deliveries, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you a Dasher and you out there knocking them out, making that money to pay them bills. And I'll catch you in the next one.